We are back with another full Seiko countdown because, frankly, one top 10 was never going to be enough for a brand with a catalog this deep, this diverse, and this extraordinary. Seiko's lineup spans everything from GPS-connected solar technology to hand-finished automatic movements, from purpose-built professional divers to elegant cocktail hour dress watches, and every single category delivers something worth talking about. Whether you discovered Seiko last year or have been collecting for decades, today's list has something that will make you reach for your wallet. These are 10 more of the very finest watches Seiko makes. Let's get into it. Number 10. Seiko Astron SBXC109. The Seiko Astron SBXC109 is the latest evolution of the world-changing GPS Solar family, a watch that connects to the global satellite network to receive its precise location coordinates and automatically adjust to the correct local time, anywhere on Earth, powered entirely by light. The SBXC109 takes this extraordinary technological foundation and wraps it in a boldly contemporary package with a striking dial presentation and refined case architecture. The 42.8mm titanium case keeps the weight impressively low for a watch carrying GPS receiver hardware, and the Hardlex or sapphire crystal provides daily scratch resistance. Solar charging via the panel beneath the dial ensures the power cell remains topped up in virtually any lighting environment, indoors, outdoors, or in direct sunlight. The world time functionality covers all global time zones, and the perpetual calendar tracks date and day automatically without manual correction. What continues to make the Astron family remarkable years after the original's launch is the effortlessness of the experience. You travel, the watch knows. You cross a time zone, the watch adjusts. You never touch a crown to set the time. In a world where we expect our technology to work invisibly and intelligently, the Astron SBXC109 is the watch that genuinely delivers on that expectation. The Seiko Astron SBX109 retails for approximately $2,100 USD. Number 9. Seiko Presage Automatic Blue Dial. The Seiko Presage Automatic Blue Dial is one of those watches that quietly, consistently wins over everyone who encounters it. A timepiece that asks very little of its wearer while giving back an enormous amount in daily pleasure and visual satisfaction. The deep blue sunburst dial is the star of the show, shifting from near blackened shadow to a vivid luminous azure under direct light, creating a dynamic visual experience that never quite becomes routine no matter how many mornings you fasten it to your wrist. Applied silver-toned indices and polished Dauphine hands frame the dial with appropriate elegance, while a discreet date window maintains practical utility. The stainless steel case, typically in the 40 to 40.5mm range, carries a mixture of polished and brushed surfaces that elevate the overall presentation well above its price bracket. The Seiko automatic movement within delivers reliable daily performance with a solid power reserve, and the exhibition caseback provides a satisfying view of the rotor in motion. On its stainless steel bracelet, the Presage Blue Dial wears with remarkable versatility. Smart enough for the office, relaxed enough for the weekend, and distinctive enough to attract a compliment at either. This is the Seiko that converts the unconverted. The Seiko Presage Automatic Blue Dial retails for approximately $450 USD. Number 8. Seiko Prospex Speedtimer Chronograph White Dial. The Seiko Prospex Speedtimer Chronograph White Dial is a racing-inspired instrument that brings motorsport energy and genuine mechanical chronograph credentials to the Prospex lineup in one of its most visually arresting configurations. The White Panda Dial, a term of endearment in the chronograph community for the high-contrast combination of a light dial with dark subdials, delivers exceptional legibility for timed events, while simultaneously creating a look that is clean, purposeful, and undeniably cool. The case, typically around 42 to 43 mm in stainless steel, carries the bold proportions appropriate to a proper sports chronograph without tipping into the excessive sizing that makes some modern chronographs unwearable. At its heart is Seiko's in-house automatic chronograph caliber, featuring column wheel and vertical clutch construction, an architecture that in any other brand at this price point would be considered a significant premium feature. Column wheel control provides a tactile, precise pusher engagement, while the vertical clutch eliminates the seconds hand jump at chronograph start for a smooth, professional operation. A tachymeter scale on the bezel allows speed calculation over a known distance. The Speedtimer. White dial is the chronograph for those who understand what is inside the case, and who appreciate the fact that Seiko engineers a movement of this quality at a price that the Swiss competition cannot begin to match. The Seiko Prospex Speedtimer chronograph white dial retails for approximately $1,800 USD. Number 7. Seiko Astron Worldtime GPS Solar Black Dial. The Seiko Astron Worldtime GPS Solar Black Dial takes the already remarkable GPS solar platform and adds a world time complication that displays all global time zones simultaneously, creating the most comprehensively informed travel watch Seiko has ever produced. The Jet Black Dial is a masterclass in information architecture, presenting multiple time zone references, a city ring, an analog time display without ever tipping into visual chaos. A genuine design challenge that Seiko's dial engineers have solved with impressive elegance. The contrast of white and yellow gold indices against the black dial surface delivers outstanding legibility in both bright sunlight and dimly lit environments. Essential for a watch designed to accompany its owner across continents and time zones. The titanium or stainless steel case houses the GPS receiver alongside the solar charging cell, with the movement automatically identifying the wearer's time zone from satellite data and adjusting the world time display accordingly. A level of autonomous intelligence that is simply extraordinary for a wristwatch. Water resistance and robust construction ensure this is a daily companion capable of handling the rigors of frequent international travel. For the global executive, the expedition traveler, or the aviation professional who moves between time zones as a matter of routine, the Astron Worldtime Black Dial is the most technologically complete watch on their wrist. The Seiko Astron Worldtime GPS Solar Black Dial retails for approximately $2,400 USD. Number 6. Seiko Prospex Automatic Black Dial Stainless Steel. The Seiko Prospex Automatic Black Dial Stainless Steel is the quintessential expression of everything the Prospex line was created to deliver. An uncompromising, capable, beautifully legible professional instrument that goes anywhere, does anything, and asks nothing of its owner except to be worn. The all-black dial with its applied luminescent hour markers and bold luminescent hands creates maximum contrast and readability in every lighting condition, from noon sun to midnight darkness to the green ambient light of an underwater environment. The stainless steel case with its robust construction and unidirectional rotating bezel announces professional intentions clearly and unapologetically. Water resistance to 200 meters meets the ISO standard for genuine diver certification, meaning this watch has been tested to the same criteria as instruments trusted by professional underwater workers worldwide. The automatic movement, typically the highly regarded Seiko Calibre 4R35 or 6R15 family, delivers reliable self-winding mechanical performance with solid accuracy for daily use. A screw-down crown seals the movement against water ingress. This is the watch you reach for when you need something that simply will not let you down. Hiking, diving, traveling, working, or navigating whatever the day decides to throw at you. It is Seiko's core promise made physical. The Seiko Prospex Automatic Black Dial Stainless Steel retails for approximately $475 USD. Number 5. Seiko 5 Sports Series Limited Edition. The Seiko 5 Sports Series Limited Edition takes one of the most beloved and enduring watch platforms in the entire history of affordable mechanical watchmaking and transforms it into a collector's object through exclusive colorways, themed collaborations, and strictly limited production numbers that create genuine scarcity and desirability. The Seiko 5 Sports platform itself is remarkable. An automatic mechanical watch at an accessible price point with day-date display, water resistance, and a robust in-house movement that has been refined over decades of production into one of the most reliable entry-level automatic calibers ever made. What the limited editions add to this already excellent foundation is personality, narrative, and the thrill of ownership that comes with wearing something not everyone can have. Whether themed around anime collaborations, street fashion culture, natural phenomena, or sport-specific designs, each Seiko 5 Sports Limited Edition carries a story and an identity that the standard catalog pieces simply cannot replicate. The 39.4mm case is perfectly proportioned for a wide range of wrist sizes, and the colorful, characterful dials make these among the most photogenic watches at any price point. These pieces consistently sell out within hours of release at retail, trade above their list price on the secondary market, and are cherished by new collectors and seasoned enthusiasts alike. The Seiko 5 Sports Series limited edition retails for approximately $350 USD. Number 4. Seiko Samurai Black. The Seiko Samurai Black is one of the most distinctive and instantly recognizable watches in the modern Seiko lineup. A diver's watch with a personality so strong and a design language so confident that it has built a devoted global following entirely on the merit of what it is. The Samurai takes its nickname from the aggressive, angular case design with its sharply cut lugs and case sides that draw unmistakable visual reference to the armor and blades of feudal Japanese warriors. Not in a gimmicky or superficial way, but in a manner that feels genuinely architectural and purposeful. The all-black treatment on the case, dial, and bezel creates a cohesive stealth aesthetic that is as comfortable in an urban environment as it is at depth. The unidirectional rotating bezel operates with a satisfying click. The luminescent indices and hands glow with impressive intensity and darkness, and the screw-down crown seals the case to a water resistance rating of 200 meters. The automatic movement within provides reliable self-winding performance and is robust enough to take the kind of daily punishment an adventure watch should expect. The Samurai Black is the watch that people notice before they know anything about watches. It simply has presence, attitude, and a visual authority that is entirely its own. The Seiko Samurai Black retails for approximately $400 USD. Number 3. Seiko Prospex Black Dial Black Silicone. The Seiko Prospex Black Dial Black Silicone is the most single-minded configuration of the Prospex diver family. A full blackout sports watch built for those who want maximum performance presence and zero visual compromise. On a black silicone strap, the blacked-out case and dial create a seamlessly aggressive athletic profile that sits flatter and lighter on the wrist than any metal bracelet configuration, making it the ideal choice for training, water sports, outdoor activity, and any situation where a watch needs to stay firmly in place without interference. The silicone strap is water-friendly, sweat-resistant, easy to clean, and comfortable for extended wear in demanding physical conditions. The black dial with its luminescent markers blazes in low light with an intensity that makes time genuinely easy to read when your vision is compromised by exertion, darkness, or water. The automatic movement delivers mechanical reliability without any battery dependency. Simply wearing the watch keeps it running through the natural motion of daily activity. Water resistance to 200 meters covers every realistic aquatic scenario, from lap swimming to ocean diving. This is the configuration that athletes, military fitness enthusiasts, and outdoor professionals choose when they want a capable automatic diver that moves with them rather than against them. Pure, functional, and completely committed. The Seiko Prospex Black Dial Black Silicone retails for approximately $425 USD. Number 2. Seiko Presage Silver Dial Black Leather. The Seiko Presage Silver Dial Black Leather is the watch that proves Seiko can compete in the refined world of classical dress watchmaking with the same authority it brings to dive watches and sports instruments. And it is a point the Presage makes emphatically, beautifully, and at a price that leaves Swiss dress watch competitors with nowhere comfortable to stand. The silver sunburst dial is an object of quiet magnificence, with its fine radial brushing creating a dynamic surface that shifts between cool gray and warm silver as the light and the viewing angle change throughout the day. Applied index markers in polished silver metal and elegant slim hands lend the dial a formal restraint that is perfectly suited to dress and business occasions. On a black leather strap with a stitched finish, the entire presentation is one of composed classical sophistication, the kind of watch that disappears under a suit cuff in the best possible way, noticed only by those close enough to appreciate it. The Caliber 4R35 or 6R15 automatic movement provides mechanical soul beneath the elegant exterior, with a display caseback that reveals the decorated rotor for those moments of private appreciation. Sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating protects the dial. This is the Seiko you wear to the most important meetings of your professional life, and it will not let you down. The Seiko Presage Silver Dial Black Leather retails for approximately $400 USD. Number 1. Seiko Prospex Turtle Blue Dial, the most affectionate nicknames in all of horology, the Seiko Turtle. The Prospex Turtle Blue Dial earns the number 1 position not through any single specification or technological achievement, but through something rarer and more valuable. It is simply one of the most joyful, characterful, and genuinely lovable watches money can buy at any price point. The Turtle's case shape is its defining feature. A cushion-shaped, barrel-formed stainless steel case that references Seiko's original 1969 diver reference, 61105, which became famous worldwide after appearing on the wrist of Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now. It is an organic, rounded shape that feels immediately warm and friendly compared to the hard, angular architecture of many modern sports watches, and it wears with extraordinary comfort across a wide range of wrist sizes thanks to its curved caseback. The Blue Dial, a sunburst that transitions through shades of ocean depth from teal to midnight navy depending on the light, is among the most visually captivating dials in the entire Prospex family. Applied luminescent markers and hands provide the practical legibility demanded of a genuine diver's watch rated to 200 meters. The automatic caliber 4R36 movement with its day-date complication and hand-winding capability powers the Turtle with dependable mechanical energy. The unidirectional bezel operates precisely and the screw-down crown seals the case against the elements. What ultimately places the Turtle Blue Dial at number 1 is the relationship it creates with its owner. This is a watch people wear for years, then decades, and never tire of. It generates compliments from strangers, nostalgia from collectors, and a profound daily satisfaction that only a truly well-designed object can provide. In a brand famous for outstanding value, the Seiko Prospex Turtle Blue Dial may represent the finest expression of the Seiko philosophy of all. The Seiko Prospex Turtle Blue Dial retails for approximately $475 USD.